Good evening and welcome to News 9. I'm Nolan Pinto. Now, another day has passed by and Pakistan has failed to respond to Modi's invitation. Nawaz Sharif is still trying to keep India guessing. So what is holding Nawaz Sharif from responding to a simple invite?
Just 2 days remain before Narendra Modi is officially sworn in as the Prime Minister of India. While on one hand elaborate preparations are being put in place for the big day, the undertone of uncertainty resonating from across the LOC has led to an uneasy silence at the centre. Nawaz Sharif, who was supposed to respond to Narendra Modi's invitation 24 hours back, is still pondering over whether he should be present at the Rashtrapati Bhavan on the 26th.
Invitations were sent to 8 leaders and we have confirmation from 7 of them. We had also invited the Prime Minister of Pakistan. We are awaiting their response on that.
After Foreign Affairs spokesperson Tanim Aslam yesterday publicly announced that Sharif would take a decision on the matter soon, failure to deliver on the word has reflected poorly on Pakistan's intentions. After all leaders of the SAARC countries instantly accepted Modi's invitation, Pakistan's hesitation is now gathering attention worldwide. While Modi has gained praise from all corners for the gesture, Pakistan finds itself between a rock and a hard place at the moment. Faced with an option of offending its countrymen or neighbouring country, one wonders if Narendra Modi's first move has put Nawaz Sharif in a spot of bother. A News9 report.
Well, we all know that world leaders have been invited for Narendra Modi's swearing-in ceremony. But folks, the invite list doesn't end there. Modi's oath-taking is indeed going to be a star-studded one. Take a look.
A star-studded swearing-in. We all know for a fact that Modi's swearing-in is going to be a grand affair with world leaders taking part in it. But that is not it. Bollywood and Collywood stars will descend on Rashtrapati Bhavan to witness the saffron leader taking the oath of office and secrecy. So who have made it to the star-studded list? First on the list is Modi's good friend from Collywood, Talaiva. He has been invited for the oath-taking. It was only recently that Modi paid a visit to Rajnikant's house, and so his invite to Talaiva doesn't come as a big surprise. Even veteran singer Lata Mangeshkar, star of the decade Amitabh Bachchan and Bollywood's Dabangg Khan, Salman Khan are among the invitees. Amitabh Bachchan, who was accused by the Congress of being a part of a surrogate ad campaign, Khushbu Gujarat Ki, is also said to be a close friend of Modi despite several denials.
Breathe in the faith. Breathe in the blessings. Breathe in a bit of Gujarat.
Modi has time and again thanked Big B for keeping his alliances with Samajwadi Party aside and being a part of Gujarat's campaign for 5 years. He will be gracing the swearing-in ceremony with Bollywood heartthrob Salman Khan. Remember the time when Sallu Bhai met Modi, flew kite with him and even showered praises on him in Ahmedabad? They both spent a whole day at the kite festival. And now, Modi is doing his bit by inviting the Dabangg Khan for his oath-taking ceremony. But Modi forgot SRK and Amir. While these are among the invitees, there are several other biggies who have not appeared on Modi's list. Shah Rukh Khan being one of them. Is it because of the recent tweet controversy that Badshah quoted? Well, we don't know, but even the perfectionist of Bollywood, Amir Khan, has been given a miss. Well, his grand swearing-in will take place in the forecourt of the presidential palace, which can accommodate up to 3,000 guests. After Chandrasekhar Singh and Atal Bihari Vajpayee, Modi is going to be the third Prime Minister to have a grand swearing-in ceremony at the same venue. Amongst the world leaders and stars, Modi will miss one person at the ceremony. Yes, there is one person who Modi will miss, his mother. Hiraben, who was last seen yesterday feeding Modi and wishing him luck, will not make it to the oath-taking ceremony because of her old age. It is indeed going to be a star-studded swearing-in with world leaders and stars from the film industry descending on Rashtrapati Bhavan. Though he already received his mother's blessings yesterday, he will surely miss her presence on the big day. A News9 report.
Now, Narendra Modi has come a long way from being despised by the USA to being welcomed with open arms by the same country. But what is his reply? Do take a look.
After denying a visa to the PM-designate repeatedly in the past, it seems that the US has reversed its stance. Ever since the nation handed a massive mandate to Modi, the US seems to have dispensed with its decade-long perception of the leader and has adopted a more hospitable approach towards him. Now, diplomats from the US have clearly stated that the verdict sounded by the public of India in favor of Modi has effectively lifted the visa ban on him.
We recognize the Indian electorate has weighed in with a resounding mandate for Prime Minister Modi, and we want to work with him for advancing his goals for India as a regional and global player. The President stated definitely that we will be welcoming Prime Minister Modi. We, like the rest of the world, have seen a remarkable election and a remarkable transition. The mandate the Indian electorate put forward is one that we strongly support, and we stand ready to engage and assist when the new government is ready.
Modi is yet to respond directly to invites from Washington. Ever since his victory, he has been in contact with the US President and other diplomats, but his lukewarm responses have never been a confirmation of acceptance. His passive attitude even prompted the US to renew its invitation by Secretary of State John Kerry. There still remains speculation on the intent of the US after it has opened its arms wider than ever to welcome Modi. However, it will be interesting to see what Modi's first direct response to the US's hospitality will be. A News9 report.
Now, just days ahead of Modi's oath-taking ceremony, the Indian consulate in Afghanistan received a scare. Fortunately, the Afghan and ITBP forces were on hand to salvage the situation.
Indian consulate in Afghanistan attacked. 4 heavily armed insurgents stormed into the Indian consulate in western Afghanistan's Herat province today. They were overpowered and killed in a joint operation by the Afghan police and Indo-Tibetan border police. There were no casualties among the consulate members, but it is said that 2 policemen were wounded in the gun battle.
What I can confirm to you is that all Indians at the consulate in Herat are safe. Our senior diplomats, including Foreign Secretary Sujata Singh, are monitoring the situation and are in regular touch with their Afghan counterparts.
A squad of 23 personnel was manning the Herat consulate when it was attacked. The gunmen were armed with machine guns and rocket-propelled grenades.
This morning, around 4 o'clock in the early morning, Consulate General of India came under attack. Herat came under attack, and it has been successfully repulsed. There were 23 ITBP personnel under command of Inspector Manjeet Singh, and it has been successfully repulsed. Not only that, we have also achieved a kill, which is rated very highly.
Subhash Goswami said that they were getting intelligence inputs on attacks planned against Indian presence in Afghanistan. In the wake of the inputs, he said security at the Indian embassy in Kabul and other consulates had been heightened, and a high alert has been sounded to all Indian assets based across Afghanistan. No group has claimed responsibility for the attack. PM-designate Modi reaches out to diplomats. The attack has come just 3 days before Narendra Modi is to take oath as India's next Prime Minister. The spokesperson for the Ministry of External Affairs said that Modi had spoken to the Indian ambassador in Afghanistan.
This morning, a little while ago, the Prime Minister designate, Shri Narendra Modi, talked to our ambassador. He bolstered the morale of our mission staff there and assured them all help and support in this difficult situation.
Modi also took to Twitter to condemn the attacks. I condemn the attack on our consulate in Herat, Afghanistan. Closely monitoring the situation, I have spoken to the ambassador as well. Afghan President calls Modi. Hamid Karzai also spoke to Narendra Modi and assured him that Kabul will protect all Indian missions there. Karzai is one of the invitees to Modi's oath-taking ceremony, and he had earlier confirmed that he would attend the event. Groups in Afghanistan known for targeting Indian interests include Lashkar-e-Taiba and the Haqqani network. Although this terrorist attack has been foiled, the timing of the attack raises a question. Was it a message to Modi? A News9 report.